Hey guys, it's the dude Starry Tay, and we are at the tail end of Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. This is part 11, and this just may be the last video in this series, so I want to go ahead and thank you guys for supporting me all the way up to this point. And oh my gosh, I still can't believe that William Afton actually makes his first appearance in this game, and he's considered having Edwin as a manager of one of the newly established as like, we don't know what Fazbear Entertainment has out right now other than Fredbear's Family Diner, but I'm pretty sure William was alluding to the fact that there will be more locations, and he wants Edwin to be the manager when it opens up eventually. So yeah, wow, that's just crazy, right? Like, dude, you already know, I love William. I'm pumped to see him in the game. But yeah, last time we left off, we finally made it to Edwin's office, and as you can see here, this is how it looks so far. I looked through the logs, I was being a little nosy, and this is how we got to find out that William Afton actually contacted him because he wanted him to be a manager at one of the new locations that will eventually open up. I mean, shoot, we could actually take another look right here. We're almost there. I need the rest of the Murray staff contact info. The sooner the better. You can get that for me? You get that for me, and I could sweeten the deal. How would you like to manage one of the new franchise locations? William Afton. Yep. Goodness gracious, man. That is just wonderful. What's this again? Ah. Alright, let's go down here. Let's see what... Oh. Oh. Oh, frick. I don't know what happened up there, but alright. Wait, is that... Is that... a dog? Alright, let's see. Access Mimic Blueprints. Yes! Give me them schematics, boy. Did we not access it just now? Huh. Yeah, I selected that. Whoa. Frick no! Nope. I'm accessing your files, big homie. He's gonna bust that door down. We don't wanna... Yeah, I was about to say, we were not about to stick around. We were not about to stick around for that. We were not about to stick around for that. Yeah, I don't know where we are right now, but it seems pretty classified. Seems like a computer room. Let's play it and watch it be Edwin either getting killed or tweaking.
Attention all personnel. The power surges have become more frequent. Please use extreme caution when venturing down into the tunnels.
Okay, we're gonna need to watch out for that. Yeah, we're gonna need to watch out for whatever he just said. Please don't break like every other freaking elevator in this game that we've gotten so far, because... Holy frick, dude. Ooh!
Stop. You're not him. You're not! Stop sounding like him!
Guys! It's the same story, beat for beat! Yes, okay guys, this is exactly what I called out at the very beginning of this series. They adapted pretty much everything in the original story. After David got hit by a car and died, you know, by the time he died, the Mimic had already copied a lot of David's mannerisms and pretty much how he spoke and pretty much the things he did around the house. So when David died, Edwin didn't take that so well, so when he got back around to the Mimic was still copying David. So this caused Edwin to go in a spiraling rage and went ahead to tear apart the Mimic and damage it. Unfortunately, as we all know, the Mimic picked up on this behavior and now carries this out on any living being that it comes in contact with. So thankfully, we got that confirmation right here.
Stop. You're not him. You're not. Stop sounding like him.
Well, look at that. Well, that's so crazy that we finally got that confirmation now. That is actually so crazy. Wait, actually, wait, not yet. There's some mail, right? Let me get this mail real quick before we do anything. Before we do anything, let's look at this log. Locators, please mark what Bob went down. Can someone please mark where we're supposed to go down? Where we're supposed to go down there? Bob went down there and I haven't seen him in days. This has to be after Edwin tore apart the Mimic, because if he... No, the Mimic got him. It's just like what's going on in the Pizzaplex. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry, my alarm was going off. I low-key stayed up to play the end of this game. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But, dude... This is what was happening in the Pizzaplex, man. Frick. Maintenance going down somewhere and some malicious entity tearing them in half before they even get all the way through it. It's crazy. What's this? Oh, frick. Can I explain? Oh, hey there, man. Why am I getting attacked by a paranormal entity? David, what do you want from me? I'm trying to figure out what this is. Like, like, honestly, like, okay, like, we know that this game shouldn't be supernatural because nothing supernatural has happened yet, but what is happening right now? Like, literally what is happening? At least everything that has happened in this game, we have an explanation for it, but this is the only supernatural post-MCI thing that's happening right now. What the frick is happening? Like, legit. I'll figure it out. Oh! Yeah, this guy's going to Freddy. I ain't touching you, buddy. Why is this? What is Tiger Rock doing, and why is he digging in me? What is happening right now is like I will. You know what? I figured out every other part of FNAF lore. I'm not gonna let this best me. Like, because after all, like, I'm gonna research. I'm gonna, like, after I beat this game, I'm going to deep research into all the game's Easter eggs, secrets, and lore, and I will drop a lore video explaining this entire game because it will contribute to the era that I explained in both the William Afton and the Michael Afton video. So, don't worry, I will pretty much have a good explanation for this very soon. But that was the fastest he's ever killed me. Holy frick. That was the fastest he's ever clapped me. Holy frick. Okay. I gotta figure out what to do there. I gotta figure out what to do, because I'm really confused so far. I literally was looking at him. How do you... Is there something I'm not getting? You know what? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try and stick with the light. It's clear that when it's dark, he kills you instantly. So maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try that. Wait, does he only kill me if I'm not looking at him? I mean, that can't be true because he killed me last time I was staring dead at him. Guys, had to lock in. Had to lock the frick in. Now what the frick is happening? And is David haunting a frickin' costume? Because I know he wasn't stuffed into anything, he just got... Well, guys, I have a theory. It's a little wild, but hear me out. What if when David died, when David died, Edwin didn't just want him buried like every other child. He wanted to make a costume based on his favorite mascot, Tiger Rock, or if he existed around this time, I don't know. So once he made this costume, he had put David's body inside of this costume and used that as a burial site. But David ended up possessing that costume, and now he roams Edwin's warehouse, haunting the place. As if, like, kind of like Golden Freddy. You know what I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I'm glad we got a checkpoint, because we were dying like crazy. Don't tell me I gotta do this bullcrap again. At least I know where to go. I see you too, buddy. Since I am the light source, what happens now? Alright, he got me there. He got me. That actually got me. That actually made me jump. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That made me jump. That made me jump a little bit. Oh, frick. I mean, to be honest, I had worse. Did I go the wrong way? Maybe. What the? So, like, what do I do? I would not like to die. Hi guys, I was not scared at all. I was just yawning. I was just yawning, like, you know, because, like, you know, that happens. People do that, you know. You get what I'm saying. They randomized the paths, man, but it's not making this difficult at all. All you gotta do is follow the light, really. Guys, I think I'm dead. Oh, never mind, I'm good. So, like, can I get some light? I don't even know what I was doing that time, man. Because, like, they randomizing these paths. It's not making it harder, but it's like, dang. I think I got sidetracked by something that time. Hi, David. Guys, what do I do with the star? Do I have to place it somewhere on the map? Okay, so back here is a save point, but... Guys, what do I do? Bro got me stressing so bad, he cycled me back to the main area. Guys, I hate this part of the game. I hate it. Glad that was a checkpoint, because I can't do this no more. Look at that, he just wanted to catch me slipping. He was like, alright, you got me on that one. You gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. And oh my gosh, this part is just... If they started me over on that maze section, I would have crashed out so bad. I actually would have like ended the series unironically. You are not digging in me. David! I have to go that way. I'll wait for him to teleport. Sorry, y'all, my alarm went off again. I'm staying up so late. Guys, that was so dumb. I guess I'll take it. Had me stressing, had me stressing, had me stressing. Had me stressing. So bad. Alright. Cool. We did it. Awesome. Guys, what is happening? Like, dude, this is the only, like I said, this is the only supernatural part of the entire game. David is definitely possessing something. Plus, we're hearing children giggling. Like, name one other time in this franchise where we see teleportation and children giggling. FNAF 1! I don't know, man.
You found the schematics. Great. Get back to the security office right away. Time to wrap things up.
Thank goodness. But what about the Mimic? Where is he at right now? Wait, the guy...
Taking so long?
Hold on. Guys, in Five Nights at Freddy's security breach, it is confirmed that the Mimic is under the Pizzaplex, locked away by an unknown entity. But it's like, how did the Mimic, and it has to be the same one because he still has the same malicious murderous intent that this Mimic that we're seeing has. So this has to be the same Mimic. So how did they get his hands on him if they intended to build an entirely different Mimic? Unless... I don't know. Something's off.
Get to come to the security office, then you can go home. Well done, Arnie. I didn't think you could do it, but here you are. That data diver has exec permissions, and you found the blueprints. You made it the farthest, farther than I had expected. I can't believe it was you. Put that data diver in the inventory system. It'll go right to where it's needed.
Never mind.
Good work. Good work. A job well done. Head on out. It's a...
No, guys, what if the Mimic is copying that guy's voice and he's trying to lure me outside? Something's not right. Something's not right, man. Something's not right. I know where to leave. That's closed off? Retail showroom? We don't have a choice. Wait, we don't have the data driver. Where?
You've done everything you came here to do.
Yeah, the question is, where do I leave? I don't have my data driver anymore. And this part is clearly closed off for some reason, even though we could literally access it.
Enjoy your life.
Enjoy my life? Yeah, sure. Last time I messed with this thing, the Mimic came busting out of a freaking door.
I don't know why you're still here.
Can you shut up? I'm trying to... This guy's rage baiting me. Yeah, we've... What else am I supposed to do here?
You've done everything you came here to do.
Am I missing something? I gotta be missing something, right? Is there like a... No, I can't. My data driver...
Enjoy your life.
Guys, I'm totally missing something, because this door, it didn't open at all, and it's like... Yeah.
I don't know why you're still here.
This guy is such a douchebag. Oh my gosh, really? That was the end? Okay. I mean, okay, cool. Oh, okay, wow, that was actually the end. Alright, let's get the frick out of here. Whew. Alright, let's see how this game ends.
Arnold, there you are. We've been trying to get a hold of you all night. Why didn't you answer? Fazbear Entertainment has no other option but to let you go.
What? I just talked to you. You told me to give you the data diver and I could go home.
So you admit it? You misplaced company property.
No, I gave it to you.
Fazbear Entertainment will hold you personally responsible for lost or stolen property. What did you expect would happen?
I did everything you told me to.
Don't call us. Our lawyers will be calling you.
hell just happened? Guys, is this the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location? Remember, guys, remember, this lines up with the lore pretty well. Remember, if you take a look at this Faz coin found in Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2, it says Freddy Fazbear's Pizza since 1983, the same year Fredbear's Family Diner closed down. So this means as soon as Fredbear's Family Diner closed down, they were instantly ready to rebrand because they had everything in store already. Everything was already set up. It is already confirmed, as we can see here, by 1979, they were already building the animatronics at that point. We don't know if Edwin did this or this was Henry's work because we are clearly in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and not Edwin's costume manner. So they're probably sticking to Henry, but they're just letting us know that Freddy Fazbear's Pizza was in development by the events of this game. So it makes perfect sense because they were instantly ready to rebrand the moment Fredbear's closed down. So I think this lines up with the lore perfectly fine. We are Freddy because that's Bonnie. Foxy's over there. Yep, and we can see that this is a different, and we finally get to see the first location. This is the very first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. This looks nothing like any other of the layouts that we've seen so far. Although this does very much look similar to the FNAF 1 location. Guys, I honestly can't believe it. Like, really, I seriously cannot believe this in the slightest. When did the Mimic take over? Well, okay, actually, I predicted it. I accidentally predicted it. I know I said that was probably gonna happen, but I didn't actually think it was gonna happen. So this is the same Mimic from Security Breach. So if this is the same Mimic from Security Breach, then... oh my gosh. Wow. I was like, what if the Mimic copied the guy's voice? He's trying to lure us outside. That actually ended up happening. My mind is blown, but I am very satisfied with the connection to Fazbear Entertainment. I am satisfied that we got to see William Afton. I am satisfied that we got to see the very first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Very satisfied, very satisfied. But I'm not gonna lie, that layout oddly looked eerily similar to the FNAF 1 location. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I just got enough. I just figured something out. That may have been the very first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location. Yes, but also, what if I told you guys, what if, possibly, somehow, maybe, if this is the case, that's gonna be a little iffy with some of the things I already explained, but what if the FNAF 1 location is the first location? They just went back to it after the second grand reopening closed. You know what I mean? Because there's 3 locations. The first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza location, the one they opened up in 1987 when they scrapped the old animatronics from the first location, and then when they scrapped the toy animatronics, they went back to normal and they revitalized the old animatronics, the withered animatronics, and now they went back to the first location and remodeled everything, which probably would explain why the newspapers that date all the way back to when the first missing children incident happened were still hung up around the location. That probably could explain it. But then again, okay, so even if the FNAF 1 location we saw, and even if the FNAF 1 location is the one that they built back in the 1980s, huh. Guys, I think they just welded things together there. Wow. Alright guys, but this is the end. This is the end of Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. This is a game I was looking forward to for a very long time, and I gotta say that this has given us much needed lore to the franchise. I like it. Like, when it comes to the Mimic, the Mimic was so, and I know they didn't want the Mimic to be just some one-off wasted villain to show up in a DLC, in a free DLC. I know they didn't want to do that, so they fleshed him out, and they fleshed him out in the best way possible, while also giving Fazbear Entertainment extra layers of story, giving us more information on how Fazbear Entertainment work, how they were going to branch out their franchises, the people they collaborated with, and they gave us a story focused on the one major contractor, Edwin Murray. And I love this extra lore. It's great, and this pretty much decanonized the books. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Guys, this is crazy. So you're probably wondering, Tay, what are you gonna do after you drop this? Will you drop another gaming video? What will happen? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to release an entire video explaining all of this game's lore and secrets, because it will, like I said, it will add extra layers, and it will also add more substance to the lore I've explained in my Michael Afton video and my William Afton video. So, in due time, you will see it. But I'm going to take a little small break. I've been pumping these videos out like freaking babies, man. It's been crazy. But other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video, and thank you for joining me on this amazing series. Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic is definitely Steel Wool's comeback after the failure of Security Breach. And, you know, I'm pretty sure Scott is more focused on being more vocal about what he wants for the story of FNAF, and not give them breadcrumbs and pieces and expect them to put it together, you know. So, Scott, I'm pretty sure Scott, Steel Wool, you all did a great job on this game. I'm glad you guys have collaborated once more, and I'm glad that you guys were able to put out a really good product, you know. And I know you guys tried your best with Security Breach, and listen, getting a Security Breach is better than getting no Security Breach. So we all learn from our mistakes. Steel Wool clearly has, and they produced a really good game with a very good story. And you know, you see with Steel Wool, if we want to compare it to Security Breach, when it came to the story of Security Breach, you wouldn't understand the story if you hadn't learned the lore of FNAF, what do you call it? What's that one? FNAF AR. If you didn't know the lore of FNAF AR, you wouldn't understand why Security Breach is happening. You wouldn't understand it. Like, all you would know from playing Security Breach is that you are a kid inside of an animatronic, and the other animatronics are trying to kill you, and then at the end, a lot of stuff happens. The story isn't well put together. But in this game, playing through the game, you know what's happening at all times, and they keep you updated, and the story is very simplistic. Like, I gotta say, keeping the story very vague is a FNAF classic. Every FNAF game does that, you know? Like, dude, that's how the series was built. Like, we don't want the stories to be fed to us. Like, no. We weren't made that way. FNAF fans weren't made that way. We love looking for lore. We love looking for secrets. And Steel Wool is definitely trying to find that middle ground so they can put out a good story that isn't too out there, but isn't too confusing to the point where no one knows what's happening. You know what I mean? So with Secret of the Mimic here, I honestly believe that this game nailed it. It gave a simplistic story, but also gave us some lore hints that can go like, listen, we're going to put a little vague parts here so that for people that want to go a little further in analyzing our secrets, they will be granted more substance. I love this. I love this a lot. A person playing FNAF for the first time and going to this game, they will know what's happening all the way through without playing any other games. Like, and one more thing about the story, the only supernatural element to this game that you will probably need to look into the game's secrets more to find out is the Tiger Rock supernatural ending section, you know. And you know, obviously that's probably something involving David, and obviously it's gonna be, Scott, Scott wants to keep the series supernatural in some way, you know, especially since this is the first game to take place in the franchise. He wants to keep the series supernatural in some way. I mean, shoot, that's one reason why he says he likes Glitch Trap so much. Glitch Trap, he likes the idea of something possessing something, and Glitch Trap actually has that element to him, but he has the whole digital thing going on with him that separates him from the actual William Afton we know. So I really love Secret of the Mimic. It does everything right for me for a FNAF game, and that is my honest critique of the game. That's very quick. If you guys want a review of this game, I can give you an entire review. I have all of my footage, I have all my gameplay footage of everything I've done. I can run you guys through it. I honestly can. So, with that being said, I love you guys very much, and I will release a lore video very soon in regards to FNAF. And shoot, after I finish explaining Secret of the Mimic's lore and what they added to the lore I explained already, I'm going to end up covering the Glitch Trap era. What happens after the events of FNAF 6 and onward. So, guys, I love you very much. And please, take care of yourselves, as always.